For the next question, consider the argument below. If Ahmad fails the exam, then he will not study overseas. If he did not attend the class, then he fails the exam, but he studied overseas. So, for the first question, write all the primary prepositions using the variables P, Q, and R. So, based on the argument, there will be three statements. P, Ahmad fails the exam. Q, Ahmad will study overseas. And the last one is R, Ahmad will attend the class. The next one is write all the premises using the variables in one, which means we have to list down the premises based on the argument and the first answer. So the answer is premise 1, P implies negation Q. Premise 2, R implies P. Premise 3, Q. So we have three premises. The third question is find the conclusion of the arguments using the rules of inference. So first, we start with first premise, P implies negation Q, and third premise, which is Q. And then I'm going to use model tolerance. So the conclusion for P implies negation Q, and Q is negation P. Next, I want to use the second premise, which is R implies P and negation P. In order to find conclusion, I'm going to use model tolerance, and the final conclusion is R. Moving on to the last question. Consider the argument below. If Ahmad passes the exam, then he will study local or overseas. Express in words the inverse, contrapositive, and converse of the statements. For this solution, we have to state three sentences: inverse, contrapositive, and converse. So the answer for inverse is, if Ahmad not passes the exam, he will not study local or overseas. Next, the answer for contrapositive, if Ahmad not study local or overseas, he is not passes the exam. Lastly, the converse, the sentence would be like, if Ahmad study local or overseas, he passes the exam.